Right now at 11, we are on top of breaking news. A large police presence at this late hour at a pro-Palestine protest on the campus of the University of North Florida.
And that's where we find our Andrew Badillo tonight. Andrew, I know you've been there for several hours now, and we were just watching your live shot there. We were watching video as protesters were taken away in what appeared to be zip-tie handcuffs just within the last 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, Anthony, Heather, all of this unfolding in the last 10 minutes. I want to kind of show you what the situation is right now. There's about 10 to 12 protesters in zip tie handcuffs that are sitting down right here off the UNF green. You could still see JSO officers on bikes, as well as JSO officers in helmets and shielded helmets as well. Those were the officers that sort of created a perimeter around the protesters on the UNF green. They were given a 10 p.m. curfew. They stayed 45 minutes past that curfew. That's when police moved in. I want to show you some video of what the situation looked like a little bit earlier on tonight. The protesters staying on the green past that 10 p.m. curfew. There was a large group of protesters that did leave the green, but there was about 15 or so that decided to stay. They stayed out there. They got at least 2 warnings that we saw from UNF police to get off the green or they would be arrested. Eventually, JSO officers on bikes and JSO officers in shielded helmets came in about 40 minutes after 10 o'clock or so, created a perimeter around the protesters, and one by one pulled them out of the crowd and put zip tie handcuffs on them. As far as we could see, everything happened relatively peacefully. There was no resisting from any of the protesters. Again, they're still here sitting down, zip tie handcuffed. Police are actually put a couple more protesters back there with the rest of them since we actually went live here just a minute ago. So this situation is still kind of resolving itself right now. Protesters have been out on the UNF green for a few days now. I did speak with one of the organizers of this protest earlier today, and she told me that she was prepared to get arrested tonight and stay past that 10 p.m. curfew, and we actually did see her get escorted away by police in zip tie handcuffs. I spoke to another protester who decided to leave at 10 o'clock, saying that in talking with his parents, he decided it was best that he wasn't here tonight past 10 o'clock, but said that he wanted to come back if protests continue tomorrow. As you can see, there's still a big police presence here. We're not sure if protests are going to continue to happen tomorrow, but right now about 10 to 15 or so protesters are right behind me in zip tie handcuffs, just arrested about 10 minutes ago for disobeying police and staying past the 10 p.m. curfew here at the UNF green. Reporting live on the campus of UNF, Andrew Badillo, First Coast News on your side.